But I'm not sure when allegedly word on the streets is she was out here dating during one of those breakups. She was out here dating Bobo.
Are you serious?
Vaughn. Von Miller out here running in Dallas. He turned himself in. He turned himself in after being accused of what? His girlfriend, his pregnant girlfriend.
That's never a good thing.
That's never a good thing, and definitely looking at how the Bills is out here playing, they need Vaughn. Well, Vaughn has been a well. I don't think they need him right now because he has been invisible the last two games. But so they won't miss him. But this is not a good look, man. Out here punching up a pregnant lady, a
Yeah.
pregnant nice lady.
Yeah. Well, I've seen that. I've seen I've experienced similar
Continue.
I've experienced similar mm, things in real life. So as a
Wait.
lawyer,
Be specific.
so I was getting there before you were trying to be funny. I was getting there.
How are you talking? Explain you something. Were you the one behind or laughing?
No, because listen, as a lawyer, you get
You get a lot of
as
things.
a lawyer, you hear a lot of things, right? So, and in that sense, I've heard a lot of clients saying, there's one particular client of mine I can remember in the past. The father was had owned a lot of land and had three children,
Mm-hmm.
and the father wanted to leave of course, his assets to the children. Well, that was his wish. When I started investigating, I saw that there were a lot of liabilities as well. But okay, one of the children, it was like two daughters, one son, if I'm not mistaken, and the son was wild. So the son, everywhere he went, everyone he talked to, the bank, the insurance companies, notary, lawyers, and the family, everyone he talked bad about, and was a physical person. So the family really feared that he would come and fight them. And one of the sisters said that she got punched when she was pregnant.
Ooh.
And I always, it always, as a man, you should never do that. That's the first thing. But a lot of times, KR, it's putting yourself in a certain situation. You and this and I want to say this clearly because it's not blaming the victim. If someone consistently brings out the worst in you, or if you, I have to say it differently, if you let someone consistently bring out the worst in you, then you should just get some space, because it's better to be away from that person than to be there and assault that person. So if you can't control yourself, or if you feel like you're being triggered, then you should just remove yourself from that situation.
Yeah,
Because
right.
once you do what they're saying you did, if it's true, then the damage is already done, and no matter what happened before that, you did something that wasn't supposed to happen.
They have had, from what I recall, uh, vaguely, they have had an on and off relationship. So I think there have been problems in the past. See, it seems like the typical toxic, toxic couple. They fight, not literally, but well, break up. date other people, come back together. They have two kids together.
I believe
Allegedly.
that.
Huh?
I believe that.
Yeah, they have two kids together. And this is, by the way, let me show you. Let me show you the. This is them together. Well, not together, but the pictures of the people we're talking about. Oh, this is her.
Jesus.
She has his name tatted on him. She had she had his name tatted on him,
She
and
removed
then
it.
well, no, she didn't really remove it. She covered it up. She covered it up with the most logical thing you can cover it up with, which is a heart. But I'm not sure when allegedly word on the streets is she was out here dating during one of those breakups. She was out here dating Bobo.
Are you serious?
Bobo's girl was fighting, and her name is Megan Denise or Megan Denise. They were beefing on social media with each other.
Yeah.
So Bobo is out here
Being
probably
tall.
hit it one time, hit it, quit it. You know how savage you gotta be when you're hitting and quitting someone with the name of their ex on the chest. That's he's looking. Oh,
You're assuming that they were looking each other in the face.
well,
I
you
think
have
I
to. It's hard to hey. It's hard not to look with those melons. Let's put it that way. You cannot look away.
uh,
Hey, shout out to Bobo, man. Bobo is holding it down for everyone. It gives us hope that
yeah.
when you get the money, it's like Scarface. He's living the Scarface
Yeah.
life.
I don't
First you
know if
get
that.
money, then you get the
Yeah.
beautiful females.
Yeah. No, but sometimes I mean I've experienced so toxicity comes from both people, from two
Yeah.
people, always. And it's always fun and games until someone gets really hurt. And I have had a client in the past who eventually was incarcerated because they were I mean there was a divorce case at some point,
Mm.
and the man was my client. And when I got there, I was waiting on him, and the lawyer of the lady was also waiting on her, and they came in together. So the man, because the girl doesn't have a car, so he brought her there. And then in the courtroom they fought and talked, a lot of greasy things. But then
Trash.
the judge said, hey, but listen, you guys are it was like clearly toxic because they were like almost neighbors, and they were talking to each other bad but joking as well. So the judge was like, oh, this is just the way you guys are. You guys have a very unique situation.
Unique way of communicating.
9 months later, dude took her out in front of 4 children.
Jeez.
So
Jeez.
it's all fun and games. It's
Until it, yeah.
Yeah, and so again, toxicity comes from two people. One, and you need to remove yourself. Some people, KR, are addicted to the toxicity because that's all they know.
They've seen it with their mama being a single mom, or maybe they've seen it with the mom and dad in house, and they having on and off relationship. They don't
Yeah,
understand how to work together. It's all a build up, right? You don't have the right concept of what is a good relationship. So you
yeah,
build upon your frame of reference, which is totally screwed,
yeah,
and then you end up having kids with someone you don't actually you like as a as a
as a
sexual
man, but not as a father.
partner, but not as a, but you're not compatible as humans, as
Yeah,
characters,
yeah.
character wise.